I used to really have a lot of homies. I would love to kick it on the side because of it. I had to throw away my life. A motherfucker like me had to end it with a lie. The fact is real, but just tell me how you feel. Some things are unforgettable and unforgivable. Spill out my feelings with every motherfucking syllable. Sometimes I wish that I could kill over, like I don't know what I'm doing, but it just appears to be over. All of this negativity, energy, fill a motherfucking head with entity. It appears to be the opposite of serenity. I'm thinking the epitome, be drinking and giving up on every little thing that I believe in. This evening, seeing nothing but thoughts, living my life, and it is all wrong. How could I do it to a brother, homie? Truly, you the only one that really even fucking know me, and I do this so wrong.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Don't know what I dealt, but I felt like I just
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
gave up on everything for the righteousness.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Several people took a look at all the evil,
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
running in circles, and now my life is a sequel.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Will I ever never be the same? I don't think so.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Do the same shit, never trust the sentimental.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Hoping somebody can never forgive me. I be
Can you feel my heart? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
live my life with a bunch of demons on the shoulder. Hopefully we can come to an agreement when it's over. My physical state really appears to be sober, sweating like a dog, kinda like a super soaker. Steady caught up with that white girl, put my head in a slight twirler. Let's talk about my side girl, her name is Molly. Put me in a backflip on a skateboard, now watch me do an ollie. Flip like a volleyball, who do I call? When I wanna rap with the back, with a motherfucker that really had my back. Kinda fucked everything all up in that be whack. I apologize for everything I did. Steady hurt my world, already hurt my main. It's funny how the game changes, same brain sustains scars, ripping hearts apart, never be the same, just gotta know when to start.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Don't know what I dealt, but I felt like I just
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
gave up on everything for the righteousness.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Several people took a look at all the evil,
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
running in circles, and now my life is a sequel.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Will I ever never be the same? I don't think so.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Do the same shit, never trust the sentimental.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Hoping somebody can never forgive me.
Can you feel my heart? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum? Can you feel my heart? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum? Can you feel my heart? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum? Can you feel my heart? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Don't know what I dealt, but I felt like I just
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
gave up on everything for the righteousness.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Several people took a look at all the evil,
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
running in circles, and now my life is a sequel.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Will I ever never be the same? I don't think so.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Do the same shit, never trust the sentimental.
Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?
Hoping somebody can never forgive me.
Can you feel my heart? Can you feel my heart beating with the bass drum?